This was my old street. This was Beaufoy Road. People were born here, lived here, got married from here, brought their own families up again here. Nobody was very happy about moving when we knew we had to go. We had no option, no choice. We were just told it was a compulsory purchase order. Obviously the houses needed to come down or needed to have lots of work done on them rather than sort of pull them down completely and destroy the whole community that we had around us. And this is where I used to live. I lived here for 5 years, which wasn't a long time compared to the other people that lived in the street. But I don't think you'll ever get the feeling of the community feeling that we had here. You'll never get it in flats, I'm sure of this. It's because they're not real, they're not like houses. This is all sort of artificial now. It's, well, I don't think I'm ever going home anymore. I always think I'm just there temporarily. I don't know why, I always think this. One of the things about living in a house, in a street, you had friends, you had neighbours, you had your next door neighbours, you had your neighbours over the garden wall. You were individuals. You could paint your front door what colour you liked. You could paint your bricks if you wanted to. You could have what coloured curtains you liked. You were an individual. When you live in a flat, you're not. You've got to conform, and really conform, or else you're out. You see, we were all crowded on top of one another here, but we still had room to move and breathe, and you could see you were down to earth. This is what it is, really, isn't it?
This is a council estate in London, between Battersea Park Road and the railway, built by Wandsworth Borough Council. 28 blocks, population over 7,000 people. This is 20th century man. This is his natural habitat. Today, no more people live here than when all this was slums. The new shapes look tidy and well disposed, but it's the people inside them who have to call them a home, who have to find a sense of belonging.
When we first found out we was moving, it was obvious we wouldn't get a house. I mean, it's everyone's dream to get a house, really, but being young and only having a couple of children, that's obvious we wouldn't get one. So we thought it was bound to be either a flat or a masonette. But I had asked for a masonette because I've always fancied that. As I said, you know, it's like being in a house once you get inside. It was a bit of a surprise when I first came to view it to find out we was in the big block, which I first thought were flats, and they turned out to be maisonettes. And we are on the 9th floor. I've been living here about 4 months now. Comparing it with where I used to live, it's a palace. It's a right dump. And everything about it here is a lot better. The bathroom for a start, and the sink. We never had a sink at the other place. We had to cook in the toilet, where there was this small bath. And the children have got their own room now, which is very nice for us, as well as them. We can also play quite a lot. There's been a few complaints about noise from other tenants, but I think it's mainly the older ones whose children have grown up, or the few that haven't got any children at all. I can understand, but I don't think everyone will be all friendly and happy and laughing together just because we're all living together, because it's obvious. I mean, I don't really know anyone on the next floor, and I don't, it's just I know someone in the next block, but that's only because she lived near me where I used to live. I think we tend to just stick to our own landings. We haven't got around to having, like social evenings or anything like that. Whether anyone has started it up, I don't know.